Hello and welcome to lesson 7.3. Today we're going to talk about finding area of trapezoids and kites. So, whenever you're looking at a trapezoid, the equation for area of a trapezoid is base 1 plus base 2, we're right down here on the equation, divided by 2 times the height. Alright? So, you're taking the average of the bases when you add them together and divide by 2, and then you are multiplying by the height and or altitude. So you can also do this by dividing this into different shapes if you see different shapes, but you have to make sure that you have all the right information. So looking at this particular example right here, okay, think of this as a trapezoid, okay, like this. Not all trapezoids have to have two diagonal sides like this one you see. Although we're used to seeing trapezoids like this one up here, but this down here is also a trapezoid. So we have to add our bases together. Our bases are going to be our flat sides. So this is going to be our base 1, this is going to be our base 2, and this is going to be our height. Our height is always going to connect both of our bases at a 90-degree angle. So here's base 1 and base 2. We need to add those together. So 6.25 plus 11.25, which would be 17.50. All right, and now we have to divide that number by 2, and then we are going to multiply that answer by the height of 5. So take a minute and divide 17.5 by 2. That's right. So you should come up with 8.75. Then multiply that by 5. So you should have come up with 47.75 feet. Remember, we're talking feet and we're talking area, so it will be squared. So the area of this trapezoid is 47.75 feet squared. All right, let's try area of a kite. So if you look at this kite, a kite is a quadrilateral with two pairs of adjacent sides that are equal in length. Okay, so what does that mean? That means that this side is the same as this side, and that this side is congruent to this side. That means they're the same. So whenever you're looking at a kite, you can look at it as 2 triangles, 4 triangles, whatever is easiest for you. So there's a couple different ways you can do this. They look at this and they take 1/2 base times height. So we know if we're looking at this triangle right here, the area of a triangle is 1/2 base times height. So if we were looking, if we were looking at this, we know that this bottom base of this triangle, we know they're going to be the same, but we know that this bottom base is going to be 30 centimeters. Okay, so I'm going to take 30 and I'm going to multiply that by the height. Here's the height, 10. And remember, whenever we're multiplying by 1/2, we're really dividing by 2. So 30 times 10 is 300 divided by 2, which is indeed 150 centimeters squared. So for kites, they're easy. You're just going to find the area of the triangle, but then you have to remember you have 2 of them. So because we found the area of the one triangle, this 150 is just for the triangle on this side. Well, we have 2 triangles, so we need to add 2 150s together, which would give us 300. That concludes our lesson for the day.